2 hours left. Listen closely, kid. Archangel Michael just told me something shocking about your future. You're about to uncover a secret plan against you. A plan so bold it could change everything. Don't skip this. Your destiny depends on it. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open it quickly. Don't tell anyone. It is only for you. They are setting up a meeting to discuss your removal. Open it quickly. Michael the Archangel is here. There isn't much time left, my dear child, so pay close attention. People are watching you, but they're not against the world. Your name is being written on a piece of paper in secret by people who have been meeting behind closed doors. They really do plan to move though, not leaving a place, but leaving a promise. They want to take something holy that was meant for you and that I personally kept safe for a long time. You still have 2 hours. Yes, you do have 2 hours to find out what's being said and why your name is being mentioned in the wrong places. God sent me to tell you that this is more than just a bad idea. It's an interruption from God. You were always meant to get this message. That's why your spirit wanted to open this right away. Heaven needs to show you something right away. You are more than just a soul living on earth. Your name is surrounded by heavenly light. It has been said in angelic meetings. God's commands have been carved into scrolls that hold them. Still, there are people in the world who are making plans without telling you. These are powerful people. This isn't meant to scare you. I'm not here to scare you. Not at all. I'm here to bring fire. Holy fire that burns away the darkness and reveals what plans are being kept secret by the silence. The people making plans don't think you'll know. But God tells me to whisper something to you. Open it quickly. Don't tell anyone. This is only for you because you shouldn't be taken away. Kid, get up. People are trying to put off the divine launch that God has already approved for you in a room with locked doors. They have seen how stressed you are getting because they watch over you at night. The chaos was clear. You want to know why? I think there's something important going on around me. You were right. It is. Yes. This is why you've been having weird dreams, seeing numbers over and over, feeling heavy in the chest, and even seeing names or light flickering at you. These aren't pictures. These are signs from God. Heaven has been pushing you to read, look at, and open this message. You were picked to hear what other people miss. If these messages keep calling to you, now is the time to say it for real. To get in tune with your spiritual self. Click the subscribe button right now. When you sign up, you're telling heaven that you're ready to receive all the divine warnings, prophetic instructions, and angelic messages that are meant for your life. Subscribing is about positioning yourself under an open heaven so that God's voice can reach you without any problems. Not just about seeing more video clips. Lock in your place in this prophetic flow right now. You were picked to hear what other people miss. If these messages keep calling to you, when you tap the bell icon, you'll never miss a message again. As this truth sinks into your heart, do this simple but powerful thing. Write the word Amen in the space below. It's not just a word. Heaven will watch over your life because your soul agreed to that. When you write it, you're saying that you understand this divine warning, agree with this angelic covering, and are ready for everything that heaven is about to do for you. Do it now and let your men sound out in the spiritual world to mark this moment. Now pay close attention. You have been being talked about in a meeting and they mean well. They don't understand that other people don't make you safe. It's a promise because God said, so there is light all around you and my sword stands between you and every bad choice. But people still have free will on earth. That's why you need to open your heart and mind right now. The answer is yes, because you can change the way they are trying to start something. Your bones will hurt. This isn't just another message. This is your interception right here. It's not your job or role that they want to move, but your position. It's bigger. They want to take you off your path, your breakthrough, and your divine inheritance because of your spiritual rank. It can't happen though if you don't know about it, because becoming aware is the only thing that can change things. Heaven is yelling, open it now. Don't talk about it. Keep it sacred. Protect this message. You can now see you cannot be fooled once you know. Seeing this is already made. What was meant to kill you lose some of its power. Someone wants your favor more than anything else. Even when they try to harm you, they cannot explain why things work out in your favor. They want to get rid of your name from the list. They didn't know something though. The list they are changing is not the last one. God has a longer list. Your name is still at the top of the heavenly scroll. You are still picked. You will still be safe. Someone will try to call in 2 hours and it will be harder to stop the agenda after that. So don't waste time. In a spiritual sense, I, Archangel Michael, am at your door. This message is being sent with great seriousness. I don't often speak like this, but this is beyond ordinary. Divine warfare is taking place. The only reason God let this message reach you is so that you can change what happens. To be alert, you will stand, pray, and move around. Now that you are awake, no one will see it coming. You are now awake in a spiritual way. You have been seeing doors and hearing names. You don't know in your dreams. It seemed like someone was looking at you. They didn't always have evil eyes. Some people are interested in your power. Some people only want what you have. But there is someone in that group, in that meeting, who wants you to be left out. They want where you are. The worst part is that they smile at you. This smile is one you have seen before. There was always something wrong. Your spirit knew. You now know though. And God moves when you know. Kid, repeat that right now. No one can take away my divine position. There will be no meeting against me. I ask Archangel Michael to protect me. I demand justice from heaven. I completely seal myself in light. Just that is shaking something. It is there for me. Chains merely broke in the spiritual realm. The person who was trying to get rid of you just forgot about it. Now they will do something wrong. One that will make everything clear. Look, it is coming. You will hear a strange slip of the tongue, an unintentional confession, or someone's guilt will bubble over. Everything is a sign. Though it will feel like a rush of fire through your body and give you goosebumps. No one can take away my divine position. There will be no meeting against me. I ask Archangel Michael to protect me. I demand justice from heaven. I completely seal myself in light. Just that is shaking something. It is there for me. Chains merely broke in the spiritual realm. The person who was trying to get rid of you just forgot about it. Now they will do something wrong. One that will make everything clear. Look, it is coming. You will hear a strange slip of the tongue, an unintentional confession, or someone's guilt will bubble over. Everything is a sign, though it will make you feel it. You feel like you are on fire and hot. That is me. That is heaven letting you know that things are changing. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Something rare is why you were born. Something so strong that angels have been with you since the day you were born. You were never meant to be normal. That is why you had awful spiritual fights all your life. This time, though, it is personal. What you are about to do will change your family, your money, your name, and this plan to get rid of you. It would have hurt you a lot. It will not happen, though, because you are awake and reading this right now. God is proud of you. My eyes are filled with tears as I say this. You didn't skip this. You didn't scroll past. You listened to what was calling you. Just that choice opened doors that have been locked for months. You will notice signs like emails, texts, and conversations that happen out of the blue and reveal the truth. It is not by chance. It is planned out. Child, you need to keep this message safe. Share it only with people who don't take the spiritual seriously. If someone laughs at your faith, don't try to explain it to them. This is sacred. This matters to me. As I already said, this is just for you. God will confirm it in a quiet, personal way through signs. You will only get it somewhere strange. You will hear your name. You will not expect to see this person. Someone will try to wake you up in your sleep. Yes, heaven is working extra hard right now. You only have 2 hours not to be scared but to get ready. Pray. Speak truth into your life and stop them before they speak. You will not be taken away. You will get a raise. You will not be kicked out. You will be sitting up higher because of this moment. Their plan is collapsing. Allow them to talk. Let them make plans. Heaven is getting ready to bring you back stronger, brighter, and untouchable while they whisper about taking you away. Archangel Michael never shows up without a purpose. Child, I come. When the battle is about to change, when destiny knocks on the door, I come. It is knocking right now. Your spirit already knew this, which is why your soul was shaking as you read it. You see, the enemy tried one last time to confuse your spirit while you slept last night into your dreams. They whispered lies. They attempted to make your clarity louder, but it didn't work for your spirit. You may have felt heavy when you woke up. When you are trying to do the right thing, you may have doubted yourself, your path, or why. It feels like something is working against you, and that is what they really wanted. Not sure. There is a delay. When someone doubts, the enemy dances in response to their delay. Heaven, however, no longer allows for delay. It is sacred for the next 2 hours, not because something bad will happen if you miss it, but because you could miss something big and good if you aren't careful. You now have the opportunity to shift what has been slowly falling apart. The other people in that meeting may look good, have fancy jobs, or speak with confidence, but they don't have what you do. They don't have God's favor. Their purpose is not to carry yours. That is what makes them angry. The Bible says that they are jealous of you because they cannot have you. They cannot become you even if they try to take you away. That is why they get together. That is why they plan, because no one gave you what you have. I breathed it into your soul. The mood changes just by having you there. Their noise may not be as loud as your silence. They are more scared of your pure open heart than any sword could ever be. Know that this isn't just an attack on your person in a spiritual way. It is very old. It has been going up for weeks, but we are stopping it today. The Archangel Michael has drawn his fiery sword and put it over you right now. As you feel the weight of that protection on you, I want you to do something that will make God's favor flow into your life. Please like this video. A spiritual gesture of agreement. That straightforward action is not just for algorithms, that you accept this divine covering and angelic protection. When you like this message, sends a message to heaven, you also make it possible for God's favor to flow into every part of your life, including your finances, relationships, health, and purpose. People who honor God's messengers will receive His favor. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our coffee community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a promise about your future that is still alive. Have faith and a plan as you go into this moment. By giving, you can get to what God has already planned for your life. Now is your chance to get that protection. Give this message your like right now and watch how quickly things start to go your way. Kindly write these exact words below. I am safe because of the sword. Don't say things like I hope I'm covered or I am protected. Say it the right way. Believe what you're saying. You're not just leaving a comment when you type those words. A holy shield from Archangel Michael has been put around you that you can use. The enemy knows that they are being watched. Put it on paper right now and feel God's seal, this shield around you. If that person tries to move you without permission from heaven, they will feel divine resistance. It will be hard for them to speak, but you won't see it. What they choose will not work out. They won't trust each other anymore because you were born to do something they don't know about. I call it the divine backup. When someone tries to take you out of it, the people who want to take away the throne that God gave you make it stronger. That's what's beginning now. You think no one has remembered you. God, why is it so quiet when I need to know something even though you asked in silence? Heaven has been whispering to you because you needed to hear this battle before you could see it. Not at all. This is not a punishment. This is about where to stand. We didn't forget about you. You were kept safe. You won't have to ask for a door that was locked to be opened. There are proofs in this. These are signs from heaven. Now, I want you to make one more promise to seal the deal. Type Amen. One more time in the comments. You agree to follow any sign that comes from heaven. Accept every chance that comes your way and say yes to every door that is about to open. When you write it, your soul is telling God, I am watching. I am ready. I accept everything you are releasing toward me. Angels can understand this and heaven respects it. This is proof that the meeting that was meant to break you made you stronger. Take a deep breath now that you are more aware than ever. Take a few deep breaths. That person you were reading, this is not the same person you are now. You have been given a spiritual boost. The enemy can't keep going without being seen. Now you can see and feel. You know for sure this part of the text is holy. I'm going to say something to you that you will always remember. It will stay with you in silence even if you forget about it. Don't just read these words. They are meant to wake you up. Pay close attention. You are reading this message while archangels stand around you. You might not be able to see them even if the room seems quiet. There is a change in the spirit world because you are reading this with more than just your eyes. The realm of heaven spoke as soon as you read the words. Open it quickly. It's coming to you through your spirit. The soul always knows when something divine is trying to get to it. This is a moment that people in heaven will always remember. You might not know how big this hour is, but I do. I can see the plans. I can see what's going to happen. Things would have gone badly if you hadn't opened this in time. It was planned to add 6 months to the delay. The words were meant to slowly pull you away from a blessing. They were going to say you weren't ready or that someone else might be a better fit. It wasn't true, though. That plan, which was meant to be professional, was full of jealousy. When darkness turns into light, it loses its power. But it's clear now. You're the bright one, kid. That wasn't what they thought would happen. They thought you were stupid, weak, and passive. But they didn't know that your spiritual armor is how soft you are. Your silence cuts like a sword. And once you become aware, you cannot go back. Something strange is going to happen from now on. You will feel things coming up before they do. You will be able to feel someone's energy before they speak. When you walk into a room, you will either feel safe or warm. This is the result of divine activation. Your guardian angels have cranked it up. It is because heaven doesn't want you to miss another message that your spiritual antenna has been raised. Not now, not with what is coming. Plans that were being made without telling you were meant to be quiet. But God, He never lets bad plans get close to His kids without their permission. Also, child, know that I have not forgotten about you. You have not been left. God would never ignore you. Your life has a purpose. You have a calling. Heaven has already signed. So no meeting on earth can change that. Do you get what I mean? Someone tried to get rid of you. But your revival has already begun. Take that in. Somebody reading this might believe it is too late. They feel like the harm has already been done. They have already been turned down, replaced, or pushed away. But pay attention to me. Heaven is proof that you were not replaced. You were let go. Get out of a space that is too small for the greatness you carry. Freed from grips that didn't know how to hold you. Get out of a system that didn't see your light. Now we can start the real positioning. The next 2 hours are more than just time. They give you spiritual permission. Make use of them. Say what you want out loud. Make a strong statement that you will not be hidden, silenced, or replaced anymore. Scream it into the air or stand in your room and whisper it. Heaven hears. The energy, faith, and intention are what matter in any case. Say, I will not be taken away. I will not be forgotten. I am not going to be silenced. God has marked me and angels watch over what is mine. I rise now. How potent that declaration is. You have no idea. It sounds like it. As it goes into the realm, dark plans are being whispered. It hits them hard in the words. Their ranks are thrown into chaos. All of a sudden, the person who thought they were smart, they are going to forget what they were going to say. They will get your name wrong. They'll trip and fall. They will think. It will seem small, but it will be the start of them falling apart because God doesn't have to yell to shift things. He only needs one kid to say yes. You just said yes, kid. Let me tell you something that not many people get. Getting rid of you was never really about you. It was about what comes after you. The divine order, the favor, the miracles, and the anointing. Some people cannot stand that kind of light. When you show up, they will love the idea of you until your presence starts to show their shadows. They try to push you out instead of growing with you. They don't understand that pushing you only brings you closer to your destiny. Though you are not going backwards. That is the lie they spread, that you will be stuck if this door closes. Not at all. This door closing is actually a trap that is being stopped. What is next will blow your mind. In silence, someone, a new person is watching you. They are on their way to you. They have been quietly watching you, and soon they will come up to you, but not to hurt you. They will do it with honor. They will see things that other people missed. They will say what other people didn't say. They will knock on and shift things. Their presence will make you feel like clarity, confirmation. You will know who they are by not just what they say. Your spirit will let out a breath near them. I will say this one last time because you need to hear it. You were not meant to be. You were meant to be remembered. God thinks of you even when no one knew. Even though you did a lot, you still felt left out. Even though you smiled, you really wanted to break. Even when you tried, God saw everything and heaven kept the bills. The Archangel Michael has drawn his fiery sword and put it over you. If that person tries to move you without permission from heaven, they will feel divine resistance. It will be hard for them to speak, but you won't see it. What they choose will not work out. Lose faith in each other because you were born to do something, and trying to take you out of it only sets off what I call the devil who tried to take away the throne that God made. Make it twice as strong. That's what's beginning now. You feel like you have been God. Why is everything quiet when I need answers? You may have said in silence, but heaven has been whispering because you needed to hear about this battle spiritually before you saw it. Not at all. This is not a punishment. This is about where to stand. We didn't forget about you. You were kept safe. Also, kid, here is something else they don't know. The very move they are planning to make will be their exposure, because a hole will appear in their group as they bring your name up or talk badly about you. And the person who never really agreed will be shown by the light from heaven. They will speak up, but they will say something small and subtle. That person is quiet and pays attention. That sentence will save you. That is how divinely safe you are. Heaven put up a witness for you even in the meeting where they were against you. There have been a lot of doubts around you lately. Fear about money, relationship problems, and health worries. But none of this is a mistake. It is what their secret plan has caused to happen. There is energy in the air that gets into you when people talk about you behind your back. You can feel it even if you don't understand it. You can get your light back now that you know you can get rid of things that don't belong. Say this right now. I take back every room where my name was spoken without divine permission. I turn on my light again. I get up again. Say it with all your heart. Say it while you look up, because your name is being called out in heaven's courtroom as you speak it. And the final verdict is not guilty. Cannot be taken back and cannot be replaced. Child, let this next truth in. You are getting ready for something big, public, and even surprising to you. That is the reason for this meeting, because God is about to raise you up and the enemy is trying to get in the way. It is too late now since you opened it on time. Yes, you listened. You lined up, and even demons shake when someone is in line with God. Your surrender is your strength and your obedience is your breakthrough. Even though you may not feel strong right now, which is why you keep getting this message, that is why this page showed up today. There is no such thing as an accident in heaven. And time is spiritual. It has to do with divine alignment. For months you have been hearing a voice inside you say something is coming. That was me. Your angelic team was that you weren't making it up. You are getting a sneak peek at this very moment. When you read this and get chills, your heart beats fast and you cannot stop looking around. That is not fear. That is confirmation. Your spirit already knew this. But now your soul knows it too. I want to take you even further. Do you remember the person who used to be there for you but then stopped? The person who began responding less fully, looking at you less warmly and confirming your feelings less often. That person is connected, not bad, but they are being influenced. They heard something. They heard something. They didn't defend you because they chose to be quiet. But don't get mad here. God shows you what it means to be devoted. In all honesty, hearing their silence is a gift. They couldn't hurt you if heaven shut that door. There is no reason for you to be locked up alone, because God often hides a soul from the wrong people before He shows it to everyone else. You are being set apart. Let them talk. Let them whisper. They should set up their small meeting, because plans, words, and anger won't change what's going to happen in your life. It's getting better whether they like it or not. You are being lifted above them. It doesn't matter if they get it or not. Heaven has already made up its mind about you and can't change it. You were never meant to be quiet in this world. Your light makes it too loud. Your faith is too divine. Folks who want to get rid of you will quickly understand that they should have stood by you. Watch out for these signs over the next few days. If you have a child, a message that has been delayed will appear out of the blue. Someone who has never been there will call your name. You'll dream again. You'll get it this time. You know more now than ever before. That person you were reading this is not the same person you are now. You have been given a spiritual boost. The enemy can't keep going without being seen. Now you can see and feel. You know this part inside and out because it's holy. I'm going to say something to you that you will always remember. It will stay with you in silence, even if you forget about it. Don't just read these words, kid. They're meant to wake you up. Pay close attention. You are reading this message while archangels stand around you. You might not be able to see them. There is a spiritual shift going on. Even though the room may seem quiet, open it quickly after reading because your eyes aren't the only ones reading this. Something happened in the realm of heaven. It's coming to you through your spirit. The soul always knows when something divine is trying to get to it. You're not going backwards. They told you that lie that if this door shuts, you will be stuck. Not at all. There is a trap here. And this door closing is stopping it. What comes next will blow your mind. You are being watched by a new person. They're on their way to you. They've been watching you in silence. They will soon come up to you, but not to hurt you. They'll do it with pride. They will see things that other people didn't see. They'll say things that no one else did. They'll go door to door, tell the truth, and move things around. Being around them will give you clarity, peace, and assurance. Not what they say, but how they make you feel will tell you who they are. Your spirit will breathe out near them. I'll say this one last time because you need to hear it. You weren't supposed to be taken away. People were meant to remember you. You cried for no reason. But God still thought of you. You felt left out even though you did a lot. You smiled, but you really wanted to break. They were mean to you, even when you tried to help. Heaven kept the money and God saw everything. With every tear you shed, your next blessing got stronger. Each no made your yes stronger. Every person who left made room for a better one. Any wait was a divine way to get back there. Okay, kid. Take another deep breath. You cannot be stopped now. You are now in touch with your spiritual side. You now understand what other people can't. It's now 2 hours. Heaven is moving. The plans are being thrown out. The angels are now rising. You're going through the strongest time of your life. But I need you to understand something first before we go any further. You're not the only one who is making progress right now. Someone needs to hear this message. It could be a friend, family member, or someone you haven't talked to in years. The plan is to get rid of them. Their own fight is going strong. The key to their deliverance has been given to you. Send this video right now. Send it to them. Add it to your story. This word from the prophet is more than just a video. When you share it, you bring the anointing into your own life. When you help someone else break free, your own chains break even faster. Share it now to become through Karaf everyone in your network. Don't tell people who will not understand about this. Don't waste it on ears that aren't ready. In silence, simply move forward. Let your glow do the talking. Let your peace throw them off. Let your miracles answer all the questions they were afraid to ask. You were chosen. You will be okay. You are getting better. Don't look back as you open the next door now, child. As the last hour draws near, I need you to stay fully open and spiritually awake because something deeper is starting to show itself. There is no stress in the tug in your chest, the rise in your heartbeat, the heat in your palms, or the tightness behind your eyes. Right now, you have spiritual power moving through you. It is the awakening of divine energy. Your guardian angels are running through the real world to get closer to your heart, your voice, and the realization that you are never alone from the beginning. Heaven has been with you. This was true even when you felt alone and asked God, "Is anyone even listening?" The silence wasn't rejection. This was preparation because God was writing something that could only be written over time during your waiting season. Only you could carry something majestic. The script is now complete shift in the scene. You are about to see the light. First though, the test right now. The test is going on, the meeting, the whispers and the decision that is being thought about. As this awakening grows inside, you know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our co-fight community, by doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. They think they can change how things turn out for you. They believe they can silence you, put someone else in your place, or delay you. One thing they forgot though was eternal. People cannot erase what is written in heaven. And it is not written in ink. Your name, your soul, your job. This is carved in light. The shock wave of something collapsing is about to hit you, child. You will notice that someone far away suddenly reaches out to you. Strange tales connected to those who used to block you will be told. A door will open in a way that seems almost too simple. Don't think about it again. Don't get smaller again. Don't delay in assuming this ease isn't a mistake. It is favor because someone is calling your name from a different room right now. Not the meeting that tried to get rid of you, but a divine room where angels are making a replacement for the chance you missed the first time. Yes, what you lost is being made up for in heaven. Instead of just restoring it, multiplying it, the thing they tried to stop will come back bigger, better, and more beautiful. Also, let me whisper something that not many people hear. God does more than just give back things that were taken. He raises its value because you have changed. What you are going back to now will feel strange. It will look bigger than you thought it would because you have changed and because you didn't give up when your heart broke. Things turned out differently because of that faith. You were never weak. Even when things were at their worst, God saw you as a warrior. When you spoke kindness through pain, gave through betrayal, and smiled through pain, you passed tests in silence. Also, those tests were not skipped. Everything you did out of faith, every second you waited, and every time you chose kindness over anger mattered. Heaven now pays in full. Pay attention to me. Now, your realignment turns into activation. Things begin to move. At this point, people who wanted to get rid of you will now remember you, respect you, watch you, and honor you. Even though they did it, the good news is here. You don't need to say anything. People will notice your growth. People will hear how happy you are. Your beautiful calm, peace, and glow will say it all. Also remember this, kid. Things that are not important will not be attacked by the enemy. Your pushback, jealousy, and gossip show how important you are. There is spiritual evidence for this. When it gets close to your reward, it goes up faster. You're very close. That's why it was so loud. That's why the war lately has seemed so strange. It looks like you've been walking in eternal bliss. The enemy is in its last moments of panic, but this is your chance to win. People who wanted to get rid of you will now remember you, look up to you, keep an eye on you, and respect you. The good news is here. You don't need to say anything. People will notice your growth. People will hear how happy you are. Your beautiful calm, peace, and glow will say it all. Also remember this, kid. Things that are not important will not be attacked by the enemy. Your pushback, jealousy, and gossip show how important you are. Spiritual evidence supports this. And the closer it gets to your reward, the faster it goes up. You're very close. That's why it was so loud. That's why the war lately has seemed so strange. It looks like you've been walking in eternal bliss. The enemy is in its last moments of panic, but this is your chance to win. Being still and letting God move through you is more effective than fighting them or proving yourself. Soon, the last person who doubted you will hear your name in places they never thought possible. They will recognize that you are connected to people they once idolized. Opportunities that you didn't even apply for will be disclosed to them. They will be confused because they will find out the truth they didn't want to face. In any case, God favored you. You stayed humble. You did not curse them. You didn't try to show them they were wrong. You waited. You had their trust. While some people screamed with pride, you chose to be quiet. That's why you come next. That's why they made fun of you. A divine sign that you alone should see. This is one of those private things. This word was more important to your soul than your mind could understand, which is why you are still reading. Because of this, God wants me to send you a prophetic message. In the next 48 hours, you will see the number 111, a white feather, or something truly unique to you. Don't say anything. Just pause, smile, and whisper. I receive it. That's when the last link breaks. At that point, the meeting is officially over. Yes, child. That's when heaven will mark your time. Heaven brought you back with more strength, protection, and fire in your soul after they tried to take you away. Now walk forward with a sense of confidence, power, and peace that makes people feel lost. You don't need to prove anything since God already did that when He woke you up for this message. Keep it a secret. Don't forget that this is holy. This is only for you. They might never understand how heavy it is, but your soul does. And your spirit is happy. Hey, welcome to your eyes. It begins now. We will keep going, kid. There is still more in heaven to give and receive for your soul. Right now, you are at a holy threshold or divine intersection. You are only one step away from a path full of confusion, betrayal, misunderstanding, and spirit weariness. You are only one step away from clarity, peace, miraculous connections, and something that will change the rest of your year. You have been picked to go ahead. Yes. Let me make this clear. Your name is clean now. Thanks to heaven. The spiritual meeting that was meant to bring you down was stopped by heaven. I was there. When they tried to erase your name, I stood next to it. When I spoke, it was so loud and clear that even the whispers stopped. Everything changed when I said this one is sealed, marked, and cannot be moved by man. The results may not be clear yet. You have already made your choice in the spiritual world, but you might not be sure what to do in the natural world. You win because people follow your orders. Not because you are popular, loud, or powerful. You got this message because you read it and paid attention. That one action changed your path. Kid, have you thought about how uncommon that is? So many people don't listen to what God says. They read. There's a holdup. They laugh, but not you. Wait, this is different. That moment changed everything because listening to a quiet voice is stronger than listening to a loud storm. The angels came to you because you let go. A miracle was possible because of your faith. And the way you listen changed the past. What's next? I have to tell you. Someone who heard about the secret talk but didn't say anything. When your name came up is about to see a divine mirror. The truth will be shown to them by heaven. Not by people. When they see it, it will make them move. It will make them feel better. They'll get in touch with you when it's right, not right away. Do not say no. Do not fight. Listen up. Because even though they didn't say anything, they are still a part of your good journey. The way they move shows how strong your spiritual covering is. You have not only stopped them, but you are also making them mold yourself. Kid, your light makes people happy. Also, not everyone who doesn't say anything is an enemy. Some people are afraid of your strength, your goal, and what you tell them about yourself. However, that fear is slowly but surely turning into respect. And soon, it will be seen by everyone. It's also been on your mind that your money will start to get better. God heard you. You said that prayer in a whisper after you looked at your bank account. No one else heard the question you asked yourself when you were by yourself. The answer is yes. A clause is on its way. Things won't go the way you think they will. Even though it won't look like a check, it will be a link, an unexpected idea, or a chance that seems random but was planned ahead of time. Do not leave it alone. It will look too easy. There's also been a sign in your eyes that your money will start to get better. God heard you. You said that prayer in a whisper after you looked at your bank account. No one else heard the question you asked yourself when you were by yourself. The answer is yes. A clause is on its way. Things won't go the way you think they will. Even though it won't look like a check, it will be a link, an unexpected idea, or a chance that seems random but was planned ahead of time. Do not leave it alone. It will look too easy. You will know for sure if it is divine. Don't blame yourself for things you didn't know either, kid. You did your best with the light you had. You were strong. You showed faith. You weren't wrong. It made you stronger by making you feel like you were late. Heaven was trying to keep you from going into a room too early. You are ready now. You're now in charge of more. This is what I, Archangel Michael, want you to do. Clean up your space today, both physically and spiritually. Light a candle. Say a quick prayer. Play peaceful music. Write your name on a piece of paper and say it out loud. This name shouldn't be taken away. This name has been picked. Please know that each seed you plant will grow into a torch that lights the way for someone else. There is no channel where the money given to this work through the link in the pinned comment goes. You can use it to buy coffee, make a donation, or join our KO-Fi community. Your actions are helping God save souls who have lost their way. You can move heaven with your willing voice. But it grows with kind hearts. This is what I say to you now. Your gifts are like living water that flows into the life of someone who needs to be healed. God didn't just say, "Give and it will be given to you," in the Bible. Your future is shaped by this promise that lives on. I'd like to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Do not enter this moment without a plan, without being honest, and without hope. The cash you give today is not a gift. The spiritual obedience that makes your heavens open is what makes them open. Give up your seed and see what God brings back into your life. God will protect this name. This is strong. Even though it feels strange, they don't believe in ghosts. It has a purpose. I want you to say one last thing before you go any further. Add these words to the list. My plan is set in stone in heaven. In other words, you own everything that was written in this message. You will not leave this moment the same. This is what you are telling everything, including God. Whenever someone speaks a word, promise, or shield over you today, it will be sealed in your mind. Write it now and let it be the last thing that makes your divine rise official. For God to act, there must be an intention. Not just watch a video or read a message. You are taking part in your own deliverance. This is the point where participation and activation meet. Please click the subscribe button right now if you haven't already. Not only do you want to follow a channel, but you also want to align yourself with a prophetic covering. Those who subscribe to this ministry are saying, I am ready for my divine assignment. Now is the time for my prophetic alignment. God's prophetic promises are activated when you place yourself under the right spiritual covering. I am ready for heaven to speak directly into my life without delay. Sign up right now and take a full step into that alignment. Now hear this last truth for the night. There is a door with a very clear name. It has been locked for a long time. Something important to you is behind this door. An idea you gave up on, a dream you thought you buried, or a link you almost forgot about. We can start to open this door. It will feel like home when it opens. There should be peace, not stress or proof. That's how you'll know it's yours. You don't have to compete. There's nothing you need to do. You don't need to explain why you deserve it. You're already there. You were always good enough before the lie, the breakup, the doubt, and the secret meeting. You were enough. Kid, take a deep breath and feel it. Do not hold on to your fear. Get rid of your doubt. Now that you are free, you don't have to worry about being replaced or feel bad about not knowing. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You didn't have to fight, which was great. You didn't need to beg. It was enough to just hear it and believe it. God took care of the rest. The guardian angel Michael has been there. The plan to hurt you has been thrown out. Things have moved around in time. The person reading this is beginning the life they were always meant to have. Bright light is coming through. When you go into a room to win, remember that you are more than just a person. You are a promise. And heaven can't break a promise. Don't stop, kid. Your spirit still wants more truth. And heaven has more to say. You know, this message isn't just for fun. You should pay close attention. Because you've read this far. Do not think about it anymore. Now, let your whole soul open up. My name is Michael, and I'm not here to make you think. So, let the world's noise go away. It's my job to make you aware of your fate. It's not because I wanted to hide it that I haven't told you yet. It was because you had to have a strong spirit to hold it. The gods have picked you too to be their replacement. Sure, kid. While some people were planning how to get rid of you, heaven was getting ready to give you a new body. But not just for defense. You're not just stopping them from doing what they planned. What they thought they could have is growing in you. They had their eye on that seat. The favor they fought for is now being given to you. It was never theirs to begin with. They wanted to have power. It has your name on it. That's why it's been so tough for you. Because they could feel it before you did. The enemy went after your mind, your relationships, and your peace of mind. They knew you would grow up to be strong. This message got to you. Because of that, it's time to move, not walk in your mind, emotions, relationships, and spirituality. Stop having doubts about how valuable you are. Don't change who you are to fit in. You shouldn't lower your voice to make other people feel better about their weak points. We are not going to put up with you being here. You're here to make changes. Also, kid, you do it already. The process has already begun. As you take these words into your heart, I get it now. The light moving all around you. It's taking place. The change in energy, getting clear again, getting braver, and breaking through the old shell. Heaven is glad. What I'm about to say will shock you. Soon, the person who wanted to get rid of you will see you get a reward. Yes, write them down. When they hear your name out loud again, it will be a party. They will lose heart when they see your picture. Are in the same room as you and see your big win. They will understand that they couldn't stop what was holy. Your call was too strong. Your shield was too thick. And your guardian angels were too close for them to break through. Which part is the most beautiful? You're not going to stay angry. Do not try to get back at them. You will smile, take a few deep breaths, and keep going up because that's what you do now. She wasn't a victim. She was a vessel. What I'm about to say will shock you. Soon the person who wanted to get rid of you will see you get a reward. Yes, write them down. When they hear your name out loud again, it will be a party. They will lose heart when they see your picture, are in the same room as you, and see your big win. They will understand that they couldn't stop what was holy. Your call was too strong. Your shield was too thick, and your guardian angels were too close for them to break through. Which part is the most beautiful? You're not going to stay angry. Do not try to get back at them. Since you are what you are now, all you can do is smile, breathe, and keep rising. She wasn't a victim. She was a vessel. A vessel of light, a vessel of fire, and a vessel of divine timing. As a child, you will start to see strange signs and get confirmations you didn't expect. They won't always be loud or dramatic, but they will always be strong. Someone you haven't talked to in a while will send you a message. No matter what it says, it will make sense. You will hear the same word 3 times in one day. This is the word that God wants you to think about in order to make a breakthrough. You could wake up between 3 and 4 a.m. While everyone sleeps over the next few days, heaven will say something. Don't stress. Pay attention. There's no chance in these events. Now your spirit can finally figure out what these codes mean. It's possible that people didn't understand you, left, talked about, or replaced you. But God didn't think that way. That voice isn't what God wants. There is one heart that He wants to find. Child, you still have that heart. In spite of the hurt, the betrayal, and the confusion, you still have love in you. Because of this, people trust you more. Influence isn't just given to talented people in heaven. It only gives it to reliable people. Also, kid, I believe in you. You always prayed. You kept hoping. You didn't give up. You had faith inside even when you didn't say it. That's why I'm here now. That's why this message is still being sent. It's not just a word. There has been a spiritual exchange. You are trading fear for clarity, doubt for strength, pain for healing, and silence for guidance from God. One last secret. Because your voice can change the mood, it is really your voice that is attacking. Yes, that is true. The way people act changes when they're with you. The mood changes when you walk in. People are either moved by inspiration or scared. Why? Because you weren't meant to fit in. You were made to be different. Not with or because of pride, but with steady, quiet grace. That grace is coming back stronger than ever. Now notice how different people are from how they were before. Take note of how things that used to drain your spirit no longer do. Look at how doors that used to close by themselves are now begging you to open them. It's the beginning of a miracle season. That's not because you worked hard and did a great job, but because you stuck with the work. There is nothing to be afraid of, child. Take a deep breath, smile, and whisper to yourself, I am still standing. That means the enemy lost. You are still here, still picked, still undercover, and still rising. The angels that watch over you are with you. You are safe where you are going. People are remembering your name and your miracle is already taking place. This is your chance. Open it all the way. Pay attention to everything and don't forget what heaven told you today. Even though this message is over, your journey is just beginning before you leave. Do these 3 things. What heaven said over you today will be sealed. Start by clicking like. That like shows that you agree with every word that was said here. Now that you say yes, Archangel Michael will watch over you. As soon as you accept this, God's blessings will start coming into your life. People who pay attention to what God says will be blessed. If you agree with this message, please like it. Do not forget to sign up if you have not already. When you subscribe, not just when you click a button, you make a promise to be covered by prophets for a long time. The messages that come after this one will add to the ones you got today in your spiritual journey. Don't let yourself drift away from where you belong. Sign up right now to get all of the prophetic words about your future. Finally, please show this video to other people. Send it to someone who needs to know that they are right where they belong in God. Someone who is going through a battle that they don't fully understand should know about it. The blessing comes into your life when you share. You make it possible for big things to happen. And people who help other people get better are seen by God. Now is the time to share, like, and subscribe. Next, feel safe and calm because you know you were chosen and that you are on the rise. It's done. Right now, before we finish this moving story, let's think about this important truth. This message wasn't found by accident. This isn't just a lucky break. This is a message from Archangel Michael to you directly. He is reaching out and inviting you to join a safe high vibrational group where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise. This holy rule is very easy to understand, but it can make a huge difference in your life. They will not only bless you, they will multiply and flow into every part of your life if you follow them. You can get early access to powerful content and divine insights that aren't available to everyone right now. If you accept this invitation, don't miss this holy moment of your life's journey. There's a breakthrough waiting for you to deepen your connection. Use the special link in the pinned comment to join Archangel Michael's inner circle right away. You can do this by buying coffee, giving money, or joining our community. This is the only way to be sure you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are meant to improve and strengthen your life. But just being here, paying attention, and coming together means a lot. Do it. Your plenty is waiting. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. Does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer war, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.